Back here from McCann Arena in Poughkeepsie, New York, the Iona Gales just minutes away from tipping off against the MAC powerhouse, the Marist Red Foxes. Let's jump right into the starting lineups. First for Coach Brian George's Marist College Red Foxes. Starts in the backcourt with sophomore Sydney Coffey, a 6-footer from Hopkins, Minnesota. She had 12 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals in Marist's clinching championship game against Iona last year, sending them to the NCAA tournament. Alongside her, number 11, 5'10 senior Leanne Knockinen from Syracuse, New York, the defensive specialist, shooting 50% from the floor on the year and leads the team with 30 steals thus far in play. Then you have the senior, 5'10", number 14, Casey Doolan from Milford, Connecticut. The point guard is the oil that churns the gears of this Marist offense. Iona needs to stop her if they want to contest in this game. Down low, it begins with number 13, the 6-foot senior Emma O'Connor from Lynbrook, New York, shooting 43% from beyond the arc in conference play, and she leads the team averaging roughly 6 rebounds per game. Finally, but not least, the leading scorer for Marist, 6'1" sophomore Madeline Blaze from Exeter, New Hampshire, deadly from beyond the arc, 50% of the year and averaging 14 points per game in conference play. For your Iona College Gales, it's the normal starting five that you have all come to know. Beginning in the backcourt with the redshirt senior captain, 5'6" from Long Valley, New Jersey, Haley D'Angelo. She had a career-high 9 assists against Quinnipiac, 8 of them coming in the first half. Alongside her, number 11, 5'6" junior Alicia Powell from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, who's been held to single digits only once thus far in conference play. She's shooting 60% from the floor and 75% from 3 in MAC play this season. Then you have the Iona player who needs to break through against the tough defense of Leanne Knockenden. You have the 5'7" junior from Meriden, Connecticut, D'Amica Martinez. She's averaging 11 points per game against Marist in her 5 career games against them, shooting 36% from the floor, but only 16% from beyond the arc, and she had only 4 points in the MAC championship game dating back to last season. And then you have the leading rebounder in the nation, 5'11" sophomore from Orlando, Florida, Joy Adams, averaging 11 points per game and 8 rebounds in her career against Marist. And then down low, 6'3" senior, number 3, Sabrina Gerador from Queens, New York, has had only 4 blocks in her career against Marist. She's averaging nearly, though, 8 points per game and 5 rebounds per game in conference play, and Coach Gotzi knows her offensive surge of late has been a key to the Iona recent success. As the Marist PA announcer introduces the Red Foxes, takes some quick game notes. Marist has won 8 straight MAC championships, 9 of the last 10. They have won the past 29 meetings against Iona. And the Marist Red Foxes are undefeated when they score 70 points in the year and when they shoot 45% from the field. And Marist defensively is absolutely as stout as they get, especially in conference play. They hold opponents to only 22% shooting from beyond the arc, 31% shooting from the floor in MAC play, and opponents only score 50 points per game against them. Marist has 3 players averaging in double figures. Madeline Blaze, 15 points per game. Leanne Knockenden, 14 points per game. And Emma O'Connor at 14 points a game as well. Iona, on the other hand, they have 3 players that rank in the top 5 in MAC scoring. D'Amica Martinez ranks number 1 at 22 points per game. Joy Adams ranks third at 20 points per game. Alicia Powell averages 18 points per game, which places her 5th. Only one other team in the MAC has 2 players in the top 10, and that's Niagara. So Iona, their balanced attack conference has been a key as we're set for tip here. It looks like Emma O'Connor, Sabrina Gerador set to tip it off. It's won by Sabrina Gerador. D'Amica Martinez controls the tip, and she'll bring the ball up the floor, being picked up quickly by Leanne Knockenden. Now Haley D'Angelo on the far side. She's being guarded by Madeline Blaze. Gerador sets the screen. Emma O'Connor hedges out. Now to Joy Adams for 3, being guarded by Sydney Coffey. Adams takes her baseline, has to kick it out, gets it to Powell. Powell on the right wing, driving on Doolan. The pullback jumper, short, barely grazed the rim. Rebound by O'Connor, and Casey Doolan will bring the ball up the floor. Haley D'Angelo will match up against the senior. A great battle of point guards here, as Casey Doolan has the ability to post up on D'Angelo with a big height advantage. Now Emma O'Connor down low. She feeds it to Ockenden. It's knocked out of bounds by Powell off Ockenden's foot, so it'll go Iona ball. Both teams go scoreless in their first possession. Marist mainly a man-to-man gap defense. They do a phenomenal job taking away the shots you usually run in your offense as Powell. Now kicks out to D'Angelo on the right side wing for 3. Blaze has given her that 3 if she wants it. D'Angelo will drive baseline, kick it out to Gerador on the elbow. Gerador will drive inside their paint, and she is called for a travel as Sydney Coffey was going for the steal. First turnover on Iona. As bringing it up the floor now is Emma O'Connor. Bringing the ball up the floor as the point guard, forcing Sabrina Gerardor to come out of the paint. And Madeline Blaze is going to take it right to the rim, and she's fouled immediately by Alicia Powell. Interesting move there by Brian George, having Emma O'Connor bring the ball up the floor. Coach Gotzi wanted to make sure Doolin wouldn't bring the ball up to run the offense for Marist. As off the inbound, Coffey gets on the baseline. Her shot no good, rebounded by Alicia Powell. A minute in, teams are yet to score. Martinez has the ball on the right wing, being guarded face-to-face, very tight by Leanne Knockenden. No room to pull up and take that jump shot. D'Amica Martinez splits the double team. Great pass down low to the baseline of Joy Adams, and she lays it in with the right hand. And Iona strikes first, leading now 2-0, a minute and a half in. D'Amica Martinez, Coach Gotzi mentioned she's going to need to be able to facilitate the ball and not force up bad shots. Now a corner at the top of the key. Gets it to Madeline Blaze, being guarded by Joy Adams. Now up top, that's Casey Doolin for three. Off back rim, no good. Rebounded by Joy Adams. Long distance pass to D'Amica Martinez for three from the right wing. Oh, doesn't go home. And the defensive rebound goes to Doolin. She'll bring the ball forward quickly. Being picked up by Joy Adams. She'll take it straight to the hoop. Bounces it right off her foot, and it'll go back to Iona. Early on, 2 minutes in, Iona leads 2-0. Those points coming from Joy Adams. Both teams with a turnover as well. Haley D'Angelo giving room by Madeline Blaze. Gets to Martinez on the right wing. Looked for Alicia Powell on the baseline, but the pass was denied. Now cross-court pass to Powell. Powell for three. That's no good. In and out. Rebounded by O'Connor. And O'Connor will bring the ball off the floor. She'll look to pull up for three. Pump fakes. Gerardo comes out to help and then gets it to Sydney Coffey. Sydney Coffey using a screen from O'Connor. Drives the paint and a nice finish at the hoop around Joy Adams. And the score is now knotted at 2. D'Amica Martinez now at the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Needs to get it to Gerardor. Gerardor now being faced up by O'Connor. Palm on the ball, dribbles it, now gets it to Powell. Powell, quick step, gets to the right side. Now kick it out to D'Angelo. She'll take a three. That's no good. Offensive rebound by Gerardor. She'll take it to the left side. Too strong. No. The layup falls despite the hard bounce off the glass. Gerardor took it strong to the hoop, and Iona leads again, 4-2. 3 minutes into the contest. Madeline Blaze looked to spot up for three. D'Angelo closed out quickly. Now Doolin has it, driving center of the paint. Cross-court pass to Ockenden for three. Ockenden looking to drive baseline. D'Amica Martinez denies. Haley D'Angelo switches onto her. Now Ockenden drives the paint. Kick out to Doolin for three in the corner. Doolin now driving center of the paint. She is fouled by D'Amica Martinez. A hard foul. Her first foul, team's second foul. Aaliyah Robinson looking to check in after this first free throw from Casey Doolin. Doolin's first of two is good. She's an 80% free throw shooter on the year. Sabrina Gerardor takes a seat. Aaliyah Robinson comes in replacing her. Doolin knocks down the second. Score is tied at 4 as Powell brings the ball up the floor. Powell being guarded by Casey Doolin, using her long reach to prevent Powell from driving. Kick out to D'Angelo on the right wing. Trips over Blaze with a crossover, but now just kick it out to Martinez. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 6:15 to go in the first half. Robinson sets the screen. O'Connor hedges out quite a bit. Now Martinez got to force a jump shot, and that goes off back rim. Offensive rebound goes to D'Angelo. Kick out to the corner. Aaliyah Robinson for the jumper. No good off back rim, and Madeline Blaze with the rebound. Great box out of Haley D'Angelo. Emma O'Connor has the ball up the floor once again. Haley D'Angelo doing a good job denying Doolin the ball right off the rebound. And now down low, Doolin has it posting up on Martinez. She'll take it using a strong move with the right hand. She lays it in. Now it's 6-4. Marist leads. First lead of the game for Marist. D'Angelo baseline. Blaze with a distinct height advantage. Roughly a 5-inch height advantage on D'Angelo as Powell has it on the right wing. Pulls up jumper right in front of Doolin. She knocks it down with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Coach Ashley Kelly trying to get Joy Adams' attention. D'Angelo matching up man-to-man on Doolin all the way up the floor. Now Sidney Coffey has it in the right corner. Coffey gets it to Blaze. Blaze the quick release from three. The rainbow, no good. Rebounded by Joy Adams. Adams bring the ball up the floor herself. Going to take it all the way to the hoop. Get dish out to the corner. They're going to call a charge on Joy Adams. And that's going to bring us to an official timeout. So with 14:43 to go in the first half, the Gales and the Red Foxes are knotted at 6. Can the Gales retain first place in the MAC? They'll have to win today. Stay tuned for the whole entire game here on IonaInsider.com.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, the Gales and the Red Foxes knotted up at 6 with 14:43 to go in the first half. I'm John Senko joining you here courtside from McCann Arena. The Iona Gales shooting 33% from the floor. Marist shooting at a clip of 40%. The big problem for Iona thus far, 3 fouls in the first roughly 5 minutes or so. 1 on Joy Adams, 1 on D'Amica Martinez, and 1 on Alicia Powell. Now Akanis bring the ball up the floor, being guarded by Alicia Powell, are back in action here. Joy Adams now guarding Madeline Blaze, and Haley D'Angelo with a steal. She'll look to push the tempo on the fast break, losing control of the dribble, gets a pass while on the ground to Adams. Adams cross-court pass to the corner to Alicia Powell, uses the pump fake well. Now down low to Aaliyah Robinson, great post move, can she finish with the right hand? No, she can't. Offensive rebound goes to her though, kick out to D'Angelo, she'll take a three-pointer. That's an air ball, and it'll go to Marist. Great effort there by Aaliyah Robinson to gather that offensive rebound, but D'Angelo could not convert. Coach Brian Jordan already mixing up who's bringing the ball up the floor for Marist. Iona trying to match up defensively accordingly, as Doolin has it on the near side wing. Feeds it down low to O'Connor, posting up on Aaliyah Robinson. Takes a step back, kick out to Coffey. Coffey driving center of the paint. Now kick out to Doolin. Doolin look to take the three, now down low to O'Connor. That pass is tipped away and stolen by Joy Adams. Joy Adams looking to push the tempo, gets to Aaliyah Robinson. Now to kick out to the corner to D'Angelo. Now Alicia Powell, the pump fake, the jumper, she knocks it down and gives Iona the 8-6 lead. Great ball movement by the Gales as they have 3 assists on their 4 field goals. Iona bench chanting defense as Leanne Knockenden gets it to Sidney Coffey. Coffey looking to feed it down low to O'Connor, who's posting up on Joy Adams, and O'Connor lays it in. Excuse me, that was Casey Doolin with the bucket, who was posting up on Joy Adams. Doing a multifaceted point guard. Phenomenally talented. D'Angelo gets it to Powell. Powell for 3 from really far out. Bounces off the top of the backboard. Bounce off the shot clock, but no whistle was blown, so it does go to Marist anyways. It bounced out of bounds, but ref should have blown that one dead when it hit the bottom of the shot clock. Sabrina Jordan checks back into the game, replacing Joy Adams. Iona's going to need a spark off their bench today. Past couple games, getting points off the bench has been a little bit of a struggle, but granted they haven't seen much playing time with the starters playing so well. Tori Drouot is looking to check in for Marist at the next whistle. Leanne knocking it in the paint. Great move to go around D'Amica Martinez and score the bucket, giving the Marist a 10-8 lead. Powell crossing over, the pull-up jumper. She knocks it down. Great confidence to stop on a dime. Alicia Powell now with 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting. She also has gotten a rebound. Entering the game was Natalie Gomez at that last timeout for Coach Brian Jordan. She's handling the point guard position as Emma O'Connor for 3, no good. Rebounded by Aaliyah Robinson. Leah Robinson cross-court pass to Powell. Powell driving center of the paint is fouled in the process, drawing the first foul against Marist today. That foul goes on Eileen Van Horn, who's actually wearing Natalie Gomez's number according to the roster handed to me. As Joy Adams off the inbound, the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Drew Rose, who just checked into the game. Tori Drew Rose, coming from Portland Manor, New York. She's had some injury trouble, but she's been playing of late and playing well. As on the inbound pass, D'Amica Martinez called for the foul, and that's her second personal foul. Christina Rubin running to the scorer's table to check in for her. That's a media timeout. It brings us to. Score is knotted at 10, but foul trouble for the Gales. D'Amica Martinez is going to have to take a seat on the bench with 2 personal fouls. Score is knotted up at 10, 11:51 to go in the first half here on ICGales.com.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action
All the way to the finish.
at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here from McCann Arena, the Iona Gales hanging in against the Marist Red Foxes thus far. Four personal fouls thus far on the Gales. 2 of them on D'Amica Martinez, 1 on Alicia Powell, 1 on Joy Adams. And I confused myself, that is Natalie Gomez, but she has changed her last name, adding a Martin onto the end of it. So that's Natalie Gomez Martin. She has the 1 personal foul that's on Marist, and she is inbounding the ball right now. She has to go to the safety net, Sydney Coffey over the top. Sydney Coffey will take it on the drive Alicia Powell to the hoop, and that shot is, they're going to call a late foul. That foul's going to go on Sabrina Gerador, her first foul. Sydney Coffey at the line shooting 2. She hits the first. Coffey, a 77% free throw shooter. Coffey knocks down the second, giving the Marist Red Foxes a 2-point lead. Haley D'Angelo pushes the tempo up the court, nearly a full court press to Powell on the right wing. Now she's dribbling the ball, being guarded by Ockenden with D'Amica Martinez out of the game. Christina Rubin for 3 off the bench, no good. Rebounded by Sydney Coffey, boxing out Joy Adams. Iona's got to stay in this game with their leading scorer and the 4th leading scorer in the nation off the bench, or on the bench, D'Amica Martinez, as Giroux misses a long 2-pointer. And Joy Adams brings the ball up the floor on her own, picks up her dribble, gets to Rubin. Rubin being guarded by Madeline Blaze, hand up high, knowing Rubin is a deadly 3-point shooter when she's on fire. And a carry by Christina Rubin. Leanne Ockenden went to pretend to deny the pass, forced Rubin to hesitate, and that forced a turnover. That's the subtle things that Leanne Ockenden can do on the defensive end that makes her the premier defender and the reigning MAC Defensive Player of the Year. O'Connor checks into the game, replacing Madeline Blaze. Gomez Martin gets it to a corner, being guarded by Rubin. O'Connor, top of the key, back to Gomez Martin. Gomez Martin feeds it down low to O'Connor. O'Connor, they're going to call a foul on the floor. They're going to call that foul on Alicia Powell, and that's her second personal. Foul trouble for Iona. That's 6 team fouls against Iona, only 1 against Marist. Now O'Connor has it on the right wing, being guarded, gets it to Giroux down low, posting up on Haley D'Angelo. She just muscles it in. A huge mismatch there, and Marist Red Fox has their largest lead of the game at 4, 14-10. Iona has yet to hit a 3-point field goal there, 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Adams being guarded by Coffey. She can take her off the dribble if she wants, and she takes it straight to the hole and lays it in with the right hand. Great take to the center of the lane, blew right by Sydney Coffey. That's the one mismatch the Gales can take advantage of here. Marist usually a very sound, fundamental team all the way around, but that's one thing they can't cover up, the athleticism of Joy Adams. Now Coffey drives, gets it down low to O'Connor. O'Connor, that shot is stripped away by Haley D'Angelo. 3-on-2 opportunity for the Gales. Haley D'Angelo pushes the tempo. Great pass down low to Aaliyah Robinson. She lays it in from the left side, and we're knotted up once again at 14 with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Casey Doohan looking to check in at the next whistle for the Red Foxes. Already a moral victory for Iona as they're still in this game. The key to this game was starting off the game strong as Sydney Coffey for 3. She knocks that one down, nothing but net. That's the first 3-pointer of the game as the teams combined had gone 0 for 8 before that. But Iona started off this game strong, much like they did against Quinnipiac, as Adams picks up her dribble, gets it to Rubin. Rubin switches on to Coffey. Now Laura Robinson driving baseline. She is fouled. A push is going to be called on Leanne Ockenden. Casey Doohan comes in, replacing Natalie Gomez-Martin. As Jaredor gets the inbound, now back to Rubin. And Rubin will take the uncontested 3. Oh, that rims in and out, unlucky there. As Giroux pulls down the rebound, gets it to Doohan and then feeds up to Ockenden. Ockenden back to Doohan at the top of the key. Down low, great look to O'Connor. O'Connor faked coming up to set the screen, instead went down low and was wide open from the left block. Marist leads by 5, 19-14, 9 minutes to go in the first half. Adams drives baseline, the pull-up jumper, knocks it down right in front of Sydney Coffey. And Coach Brian Georges calls a timeout. The Iona Gales shooting 40% from the floor, 8 of 20, but they are 0 from 6 from deep. Marist shooting 58%, 7 of 12, 25% from long range. They've attempted the only 4 free throws of the game. They've knocked them all down. 12 of Marist's 19 points have come from the paint. Iona, 8 of their 16. Each team has 3 assists. We've already had this game tied 6 times and had 3 lead changes. Leading scorer for Marist, Sydney Coffey with 7 points on 2 of 3 shooting. Casey Doohan with 6 points on 2 of 3 shooting as well. For Iona, Joy Adams, 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Alicia Powell on the bench now with 2 personal fouls, also has 6 points. As Emma O'Connor brings the ball up the floor, Joy Adams matches up on her. Tori Giroux has the ball top to get back up to Sydney Coffey. Coffey looking to drive left side. Martinez comes in to help, but she teching at that last whistle. Can't afford to pick up her 3rd foul. Casey Doohan fires up a 3 off back rim, no good. Offensive rebound to Tori Giroux. She goes up strong, and they're going to call a foul on Sabrina Jaredor, her 2nd personal foul, 7th on the team already. Marist will be in the bonus for the rest of the half, which is 8.5 minutes. And Iona's going to have to survive the rest of this first half as Giroux pulls down that long rebound. And Giroux went up, drawing the contact. As she knocks down the free throw. She was 5 of 10 on the season from that. Giroux has only played 4 games this year, averaging roughly 12 minutes a game, shooting 45% from the field. She misses the second one to remain at 50% on the season. Alicia Powell remains on the bench as Leah Robson drives baseline. The pass to Joy Adams is tipped, but it gets into the possession of Adams. She'll look to use a screen from Jared, or she'll pull up for three. Nothing but net from Joy Adams. And it cuts the lead down to 1, 20-19. Roughly 8 minutes to go in the first half. Madeline Blaze and Christina Rubin looking to check in at the next whistle. As Leah Robinson with the steal, bounces off of her foot, and it'll go back to Marist. But they're going to call a foul on Marist, saying they pushed Robinson as she tried to regain possession. Trying to see who that last foul was on. Regardless, Haley D'Angelo now with under 8 minutes to go brings the ball up the floor, trying to give Iona the lead at heading into this next media timeout as D'Amica Martinez being guarded by Emily Ockenden. Ockenden is going to be called for the foul on a fadeaway jumper by D'Amica Martinez, saying she got the forearm of Martinez. And when we get back from this timeout, D'Amica Martinez has a chance to give the Gales a lead. The Gales trail, though, right now with 7:46 to go in the first half, 20-19.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, John Stankill bringing you the action here from McCann Arena. The Iona Gales taking on the Marist Red Foxes in a battle for first place in the MAC Conference. Iona trailing right now 20-19. D'Amica Martinez heading to the free throw line. Before that foul on Leanne Ockenden, there was a foul on the other side committed against Aaliyah Robinson, and that foul went on Casey Doolin, and that was her first personal. Well, D'Amica Martinez will head to the free throw line where she's 91% on the season. The first one is nothing but net. On the floor for the Gales, Haley D'Angelo, Aaliyah Robinson, D'Amica Martinez, Christina Rubin, and Joy Adams. And Martinez gives Iona a 21-20 lead. The first points of the game for D'Amica Martinez. Now Joy Adams matching up on O'Connor as Casey Doolin now has it on the right side wing. Being guarded by Aaliyah Robinson, takes her straight to the hole. The finger roll, no good. Rebound pulled down by Robinson. Robinson bring the ball up the floor on her own. Great pass down low to Adams, and it's knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Brittany Lay, who checked in at the last timeout for the Red Foxes. Brittany Lay from Irvington, New York, a 5'6" freshman. Martinez gets the inbound to Rubin. D'Angelo now at the top key will reset the offense with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Rubin pump fakes at 3. O'Connor closes out quickly. Now to Adams. Madeline Blaze giving her the three-point shot if she wants it. Now she closes out, and Adams is forced to give it away to Martinez. Now being guarded by Casey Doolin. Leanne Knockenden on the bench with 2 personal fouls early on. Rubin drives to the right side, kick out to D'Angelo in the corner. Can she knock it down? Oh, rims in and out, no good. Rebounded by O'Connor. That's twice Haley D'Angelo's three-pointers have fallen just short of dropping into the bucket. The toilet bowl spin not treating her kindly here so far today. As we're 7 minutes to go remaining in the first half, Iona holds a 21-20 lead. As down low, O'Connor off a great pass from Sydney Coffey lays it in over the hands of Joy Adams. D'Amica Martinez uses a screen from Robinson. Pulls back, takes a 3, rims in and out once again. Iona cannot catch a break on these rims, being incredibly unfriendly, and Marist now has possession once again with a 1-point lead. Sydney Coffey drives baseline, falls short on the layup, Rebound being fought for is picked up by Doolin. She'll drive. Fouled by Aaliyah Robinson on the push. And Doolin will head to the free throw line. Casey Doolin already 2 for 2 from the line today. Now 22 of 27 on the season. She misses the first free throw with a 1-and-1. Joy Adams pulls down the rebound. She brings the ball to the floor herself, hands it off now to Martinez. She's being guarded by Coffey. Martinez spin move, now gets back to Adams. Adams calling up a guard, trying to get her the ball. No, she's calling up a screen. She'll use it, now switches on to Coffey. She'll take the step back jumper. That time doesn't get the friendly roll either. Bounced off side rim, then off backboard, and then fell into the hands of Emma O'Connor. O'Connor already cleaning up on the gas with 5 rebounds. Joy Adams with 5 rebounds of her own as well. Marist still with a 1-point lead, 22-21. Doing at the top of the key. Going away from a screen set by Blaze. Kick out to Brittany Lay. They're going to say D'Amica Martinez tipped it. As it was an air ball, she tipped it going out of bounds, so it's going to stay with Marist. Alicia Powell back in the game with 2 personal fouls as well, with 5.5 minutes to go. Lay finally gets it in. Now gets it back to Doolin at the top of the key. Down low to O'Connor. Double team. Rubin comes over, and they're going to call a charge on Emma O'Connor.
First foul, team split.
Great team defense there by the Gales, as Leach Powell fronted and then drew the charge. Coach Brian George is not happy with that call. Now Adams on the right side wing, takes it to the center of the paint. She'll kick it out to D'Amica Martinez. Feeds it back down low to Aaliyah Robinson. Great look to the other block by Joy Adams, and she'll head to the line for an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play. With a great left-handed, crisp bounce pass from Aaliyah Robinson. That went straight from the right block to the left block. Led Joy Adams perfectly. She laid it in and then was fouled in the process. That foul went on Emma O'Connor. She missed the free throw. Ball went out of bounds and will go in Marist's possession. But Iona holds a 23-22 lead with 5:09 to go in the first half. Brittany Lay handling the point guard position, being guarded by Alicia Powell. Gets it to Sydney Coffey. Coffey driving. And she'll miss the layup in the paint. Rubin, with great help defense, tried to draw the charge. Contact was made, but no foul was called. As Adam gets to Robson, she drives baseline. And she's fouled before the drive. It will be on the floor. Foul situation for Marist. Sydney Coffey with 1, Emma O'Connor with 1, Casey Doolin with 1 as well. As Leah Robinson knocks down the first free throw. Robinson on the year had only attempted 2 free throws and made 1 of 2 before that one. And she makes 1 of 2 here. Rebound falls in the hands of O'Connor. Gets to Sydney Coffey, and she brings the ball to the floor. Looking to hand it off, gets it to Lay. Lay gets it back out to O'Connor. O'Connor down low, gets it to Doolin. Doolin, great move on Christina Rubin, finishes. And we're knotted up at 24 with 4:25 to go in the first half. Great competitive basketball here as Powell kick out to Joy Adams for 3 from the right corner. Rims in and out once again. Rebound being fought for. Falls in the hands of O'Connor. Leah Robinson couldn't wrestle it down. Haley D'Angelo looking to check in at the next whistle as Gomez Martin looking to check in for Marist. Sydney Coffey from the baseline. That looks long, and it's in and out. And the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Alicia Powell. So after this timeout, Marist will have possession underneath the baseline. But we head to the final official timeout of the first half with the score knotted at 24 4 minutes away from halftime, or once again, Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz will join me to talk about the first half and everything that goes on in the Iona College women's basketball season. Stay tuned for more action here on IonaInsider.com.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
The MAC Championships in Springfield, Massachusetts once again this year. These two teams met up last year in the MAC Championship. Marist winning it and heading to the NCAA tournament once again. So the Iona Gales this year come back reloaded with all their main players back as Gomez Martin gets the inbound, gets to Doohan on the safety net, and she'll set up the offense with 3:55 to go in the first half. Interested to see Joy Adams matching up now on Casey Doohan. Doohan's been posting up down low, and Adams probably used to combat that. Now Alicia Powell switches onto her, and Blaze, being guarded by Aaliyah Robinson, now gets to Gomez Martin on the right wing. Gomez Martin down low to Blaze, being guarded by Haley D'Angelo, and Blaze puts it in, using that height advantage to her advantage, giving Marist the 26-24 lead. Now Joy Adams being guarded by Emma O'Connor. Adams has much more speed than her, and she's fouled immediately. She drove right into the body of O'Connor as she drove right toward the MAC logo in front of the free throw line. That's Emma O'Connor's second foul. And that'll mean Joy Adams will head to the free throw line, where she's 1 of 2 today. Knocks down the first. She's 78% on the year. Tori Giroux comes in, replacing Emma O'Connor. Adams' second free throw is good. And we're tied up once again at 26. Gomez Martin bringing the ball up the floor, being guarded by Haley D'Angelo, calling out set play, tugging at her shirt, gets it to Cindy Coffey. Down low, Giroux posting up on Adams, puts it in with the left hand. Giroux smooth with that move, smooth and power, a deadly combination, giving Marist a 28-26 lead with 3 minutes to go. The offenses have heated up here a little bit. Iona now shooting 38%, Marist at a 50% clip. Martinez drives to the baseline where she'll take a jumper, and no good. Offensive rebound goes to Aaliyah Robinson. She'll kick out to Haley D'Angelo, and they'll reset the offense with 2:45 to go. D'Angelo trying to get around Cindy Coffey. Now drives to the left side, gets it to Adams, being guarded by Madeline Blaze. Madeline Blaze now with her hand held up high, preventing that three-point shot. And that pass is stolen away by Gomez Martin. She read the pass Adams wanted to make, which was to Martinez in the corner. Now Marist with 2:23 to go, with a 2-point lead, looking to add on. Doohan at the top of the key, looks to get it down low to Giroux. Adams trying to front her. And now Cindy Coffey, she'll take a rainbow three, rims in and out. Offensive rebound, stolen away from Giroux by Joy Adams. She brings the ball up the floor, losing control a little bit, gets across court to D'Amica Martinez. The pump fake, the pull-up jumper at the free throw line, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Cindy Coffey. D'Amica Martinez struggling from the floor, 0 for 5 now, 0 for 2 from deep, and only 2 points. Yet Iona still in this game, only down by 2, 28-26 with 1:50 to go. Coffey gets it to Blaze. Blaze, a leading scorer for Marist at 15 points per game. Held in check thus far, only 2 points. Has only taken 2 field goals. Down low, they're going to call a blocking foul on Joy Adams. Coach Billy Gotze wanted the charge call, as a pass down low was sent in to Casey Doohan, who then tried going up with her left-handed layup. Made contact with Adams. That's Joy Adams' second personal foul. Ninth team foul, excuse me. Casey Doohan knocks down the first. Doohan second is good. Now Alicia Powell drives center of the paint. She'll put up a tough jumper, and immediately Alicia Powell answering back. Her first points in quite a while. She now has 8 total on the game, of 4 of 7 shooting. Marist with a 30-28 lead, a minute 20 to go. Blaze has it, trying to get it down low to Droz, being guarded by D'Amica Martinez. Droz's hook shot is good. Points in the paint at a premium right now for Marist. 22 of their 32 have come from in the paint, as down low Lee Robinson is fouled by Tori Droz, and she'll head to the free throw line. Iona still with 5 timeouts. Coach Gotze will probably use one of her 32nd timeouts here before this first half ends, before she loses it in the second half, as Robinson's first free throw is good. She calls over D'Amica Martinez and Haley D'Angelo for a quick conference. Aaliyah Robinson knocks down the second one. And Emma O'Connor gets into Gomez Martin. And Gomez Martin brings the ball up the floor, the quick little point guard. Out of Andover, Massachusetts, a 5'7" junior. Using a screen from Jarosz. Look to pull up, now switches with Joy Adams. And Alicia Powell now trying to guard Doohan as she kicks it out to Jarosz. Jarosz now driving with the left hand. She misses the layup from the right side. And Adams pulls down the rebound. The long distance pass to D'Amica Martinez. She'll look to take it all the way. She puts up the floater with the right hand. And we're knotted at 32 with 36 seconds to go. 5 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. As Gomez Martin feeds it to Doohan. Doohan looking to get it down low to Jarosz misses the layup once again, rebounded by Joy Adams. Coach Gotze calls a timeout with 19.6 seconds left. D'Amica Martinez with that last bucket made her first field goal from the floor. She's 1 of 6. Aaliyah Robinson 5 points off the bench. Joy Adams 13 points. Alicia Powell 8 points. D'Angelo no points thus far, 0-3 from the field. 0-2 from deep, 1 rebound and 1 assist. Sabrina Girardeau has been on the bench for quite a while. She has 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting. She does have 2 personal fouls. For Marist, Sydney Coffey with 7 points, Casey Doohan with 10 points, Madeline Blaze only with 2 points. But Tori Jarosz having a phenomenal game thus far with 7 points, despite missing those 2 easy layups just now. .12 points is Jaroz's season high, as Haley D'Angelo now gets the inbound pass, and with 12 seconds left, she'll start the offense. She'll look to get it to Powell. Powell will set a screen. Now D'Angelo kick it out. Powell will take the 3. Short. Rebound being fought for. Aaliyah Robinson with the kick out to Powell. Powell will take a 3 at the buzzer. No good once again, short. And we'll head to halftime, knotted at 32. Iona, having lost 29 straight times to Marist and have not had much luck in the McCann Arena, has to be very pleased with the effort thus far, shooting 38% from the field, and while Marist is shooting at a clip of just under 50%. Stay tuned for the Iona Insider halftime show, where I once again will be joined by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz. I'm sure he'll have plenty to say with his experience with this rivalry of the Iona Gales' first half efforts today. Stay tuned for more action here on IonaInsider.com.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are 1, 2, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here from McCann Arena, John Stanko once again with Assistant Director of Operations, Mike Ritz. Mike, knotted at 32 at halftime. I think you got to be pleased so far with the performance so far from Iona.
Well, of course, anytime you go up a team like Marist, especially at their place, very tough place to play. Obviously, you can hear the arena. They always pack the fans very nice, but yeah, you really can't complain, especially with Tamika Martinez only having one field goal for it to be a tie game at half. That's 1+.
Also, you got to look at Iona, only 1 of 12 from beyond the arc, and they're still in this game. How have they been able to stay in this game despite shooting so poorly from the outside?
Well, because Marist is only shooting 14% from three themselves. They're not really hitting threes. The three-point field goal is huge. It's crucial in Marist and our offense. So when threes aren't going in, this kind of makes it a little even. But as of right now, the size of Marist is really killing us so far. We're doing okay. We're doing okay on the defensive end, but they're just bigger than us. Tori Joros is really playing well.
Why has Tamika Martinez struggled so far today from the floor? Only 1 of 6 shooting. She's also 0 of 2 from long range.
Oh, just simple. First of all, Leanne Ockendon's length is really bothering Tamika. Every time she gets the ball, really up in her face. No space for Tamika to dribble to create her own shot. That's 1. 2, when we set a screen for, the help defense is so good. They have weak side help. They have baseline help. They're basically double teaming Tamika every time she has the ball. They're forcing her to pass it. They're forcing Alicia Powell to have a good game. They're forcing Joy Adams to make a play as well. So those are the 2 players that are going to be key in the second half.
Well, Joy Adams having a phenomenal game thus far. 13 points and 9 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the field. And that's also with 2 personal fouls on her as well. What can you say about her performance thus far?
She's a grinder. It just goes to show you how good she is, because majority of their post players are bigger than Joy. But it just goes to show you how much of a fighter she is to go for every single board. You saw it. Every single board she's really going for. And she's causing havoc down below.
Also, Marist, you got to look at Casey Doolan with 10 points, Sydney Coffey with 7 points, but it's Emma O'Connor on the boards, really cleaning up quite nicely. She's got 7 rebounds already. How can Iona combat the, frankly, big advantage Marist has down low size-wise?
Yeah, O'Connor's killing us. I think it's because we have, when Sabrina's in, she has 1 post, and then that's basically it for it's basically guards for us that have to guard their posts. That's crucial. But you got to box out. You got to get lower. Their butt basically got to touch their knees. That's simply got to push it out. You got to box out. That was a big thing. We drilled all week in boxing out because we knew that they were going to be bigger than us. But honestly, we need to get some more stops, and we have to have 3 crashing the boards. It seems like only 2 are crashing the boards here early on in the first half. If we can get 3, we can get Sabrina. And when Ruben's in, Ruben needs to be way better at rebounding, because it looks like she's just flirting along the 3-point line. She can't do that. She has to get in. She has to get some boards as well.
On the defensive end, the post players for Iona seem to be fronting the post players of Marist, trying to get in front of them and forcing Marist underneath the basket so they can't get a good pass down low. Why is Iona doing so, and has Marist been successful, you feel, with those inbound passes down low?
I think it's been 50-50 so far. When we fronted, the whole point of us fronting is to see if we can get a steal behind the Marist girl. Like Tori Jarose, every time we front her, first of all, it has to be a lob pass, and when Sabrina's in, the length is definitely going to be beneficial to us on the lob. But when she's not in and they lob it, Ruben needs to come down on the baseline and take that pass away. So that's why we're fronting. Because if we don't front and we play behind, that gives Jarose way more comfortable in the paint. 2 steps and it's a bucket. So I think we need to continue to front.
Also, you got to look at foul trouble for Iona was really crucial in the first opening minutes. Were you nervous? You immediately saw 2 fouls on D'Amica Martinez and Alicia Powell, but Iona was able to come through and, frankly, had not have anyone in too bad of foul trouble thus far early on. Do you think that was a big part of the first half?
Yeah, it's huge for us to maintain nobody getting their 3rd foul, which early on in the first half it looked like that was definitely key. I thought at least one of our players was going to have 3, but for nobody to go into the second half with 3 fouls already is big. I think for D'Amica, she just needs to keep shooting. The problem with her is her shots are just not in the offense at all. She needs to work the ball a little bit, let the game come to her a little bit, and shoot the shots that she's used to shooting. Because from what it looks like right now, she's forcing everything she's taken up, and that just goes to show you how good of defense Marist playing on her.
Leanne Akinen, only 2 points thus far for Marist. Also got to look at Madeline Blaze, only 2 points, the 2 leading scorers for the Red Foxes. How's Iona on the defensive end held them in check?
I mean, we've been great. Granted, they've only taken 3 shots combined, but I think the big key is 3s aren't going in, and I think they really want to commit to getting the ball in the post. And then when the ball's getting in the post and they've had success there, they're not kicking it out to Akinen, they're not kicking it out to Blaze. But I'll definitely see them kicking it out in the second half because Marist needs to hit 3s to win.
Leanne Akinen, 2 personal fouls on her. If Iona can get her in foul trouble, it would be really beneficial to them because then D'Amica could have a little bit more space. How can they get Leanne Akinen into foul trouble some more?
Exactly. I mean, I think you got to give D'Amica the ball, and she needs to drive to the basket. She hasn't drove to the basket once, I think, all game. I think that helps. I think their help defense has been a big part of it. But D'Amica needs to go to the rim because Akinen's on her. She was on her the entire half. So if she can go to the rim, try to create a foul on Akinen, get her in foul trouble, and then they'll have to figure out who else will be guarding D'Amica. That'd be huge.
You know, you've been here for 5 years. Iona 0-29 in their past meetings. They've lost 29 straight against Marist. This time, though, they're knotted up 32 at halftime. And Coach Billy Gotzi, in her first season, does have an opportunity here to really make history and to end a pretty rough streak for Iona Day. Can you just talk about Coach Gotzi's mindset heading into this game, a big game for the program here in the early on in the regular season?
I mean, she was loose as can be all week, and I think that helped the girls because she didn't overhype the game, and she's just treating it like Marist is another opponent, which they are. You can't really go into a different mindset. She's just treating it like a regular game, regular schedules, regular stretching, same thing to do at practice. You're scouting the same. So I think just the simple fact that she didn't really do anything out of the ordinary to really overhype the girls, maybe try to psych the girls out. But they were comfortable as can be all week in practice, which is great because the more loose, the more comfortable we are, the better we play, obviously. And I think that has a lot to do with how well we played in the first half.
Coach Gotzi brought in a new offensive and a new defensive system. Do you think that's playing a part here in the first half against Marist today?
I think especially the new offense has really been a key so far this season. Defensively, I think we can always be a little better. But offensively, just the loose play, the up-tempo style offense, which we know D'Amica loves, we know Joy loves, and we obviously know with a girl like Alicia Powell, we can do transition all day. So I think the fact that she kind of let the dogs out, let them run a little bit, and not be so confined in a half-court setting, I think that's worked wonders for us so far this season.
Yeah, let's talk about Alicia Powell, because right now she's got 8 points at 4-9 shooting. She's had that stop on a dime, pullback jump shot working so far today. She's been a monster offensively thus far in the MAC season. Her confidence has shot up. What can you say about her play so far in the MAC season? Why do you think her confidence is out of the sky right now?
It's great. I mean, she's critical for us. I mean, when she doesn't have a good game, that's when we struggle. I think the simple fact of her having success is she's so quick that they don't want her to get beat to go into the lane. So they play off her a little bit, and then she can shoot. So she'll just shoot all day. But yeah, no, Alicia's confidence. I think once she saw how girls have been playing D'Amica, think she realized how well she needs to play when Tamika's not having a good game like today. But I think Coach Kelly, before the season started, had a meeting with Leash and said, look, you are critical in this, and I think that really opened up her eyes to see when somebody finally told her how important she was to the team. I think they really opened her eyes of just the confidence that she has so far has been great.
Aaliyah Robinson came off of the bench and played 15 minutes, only registered 5 points, but she also got 5 rebounds. What can you say? How big has she been coming off the bench, especially with Sabrina only playing 9 minutes?
I think she's so underrated on this team, Aaliyah. I think she might be one of the most versatile players we have on the team because she does things so quietly, too. She didn't force much. She took 3 shots. She went to the line. She's getting rebounds. And any rebounds you can get that's not Joy and that's not Sabrina is huge, because we're getting out rebounded, and they're obviously bigger than us. So for Aaliyah to really come in and get us some boards is really, really crucial.
Yeah, 14 of Iona's 17 rebounds have come from Joy and Aaliyah. We got 3 minutes to go here in halftime. Give us your quick little preview. What does Iona need to do here in the second half to pull out the upset here at McCann Arena?
Get to the lane, and if you don't have it in the lane, you got to kick it out. And we need to make some threes. Being 1 for 12 from 3, it's a good thing that it's tied at half, because any other game I don't think we'd be tied at halftime. So yeah, and I think we just need to control the paint. We need to get them out of the paint, push them out of the paint, defend the 3 well, and we'll be fine. But they're trying to force Marist trying to force us to play in the block, and we can't do that.
All right, Mike Ritz, I want to thank you once again for joining me at halftime. Mike Ritz, Assistant Director of Operations here for the Iona women's basketball team. And, Mike, good luck to the girls in the second half. Hopefully they can pull this one out.
Appreciate it.
That's been the Iona Insider Halftime Report. Stay tuned for the second half here on ICGales.com.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are 1, 2, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, the Iona Gales knotted up with the Marist Red Foxes at 32 apiece. Iona's used to this, trailing or being tied at halftime. They've only led once at halftime in MAC play. That was against Quinnipiac last game. But this is a different animal. The Marist Red Foxes are a phenomenal second-half team. They showed that last year during the MAC championship. Coach Brian Georges, a phenomenal coach. In his 12 years here, he's created a program that is almost unbeatable. As on the floor for Iona to start the second half, you have the starters, Joy Adams and Sabrina Gerardor down low, D'Amica Martinez, Alicia Powell, and Haley D'Angelo up top. And the starters once again for Marist, Leanne Dockenden, Casey Dewin, Madeline Blaze, Sydney Coffey, and Emma O'Connor. Marist gets the ball to open up the second half, and we're underway. The final 20 minutes here from McCann Arena as down low Megan O'Connor. Emma O'Connor throws the ball out of bounds, and just like that, a quick turnover for Marist will give the ball right to Iona. Only 9 minutes in here to the final 20. Only 9 seconds in, excuse me. Now Alicia Powell using a screen from D'Angelo splits a double team, gets it to Jared on the baseline. Strong move to the paint. She'll put it up with the left hand. No good. Rebounded by Emma O'Connor. Serena and Jared are 2 points thus far. Now 1 of 2 from the field is Casey Doolan. Still being guarded by Haley D'Angelo. Gets it to Madeline Blaze. Joy Adams, hot hands up on her. Emma O'Connor now to Leanne Ockenden for 3. That's off back rim. No good. Rebounded by Haley D'Angelo. And Haley D'Angelo steps out of bounds, so it'll go back to Marist. Iona shot 36% in the first half. Marist shot 46% as on the inbound. Doolan gets it down low to Blaze. Now Doolan from the corner. Traveled. She looked to drive baseline, but Jared came to close out. And Doolan looking to get by her. Shuffled her feet. Go back to Iona. 2 turnovers on 2 possessions for the Red Foxes. Adams being guarded by Sydney Coffey. Crosses over. Now pull up at the block. That doesn't go. And Emma O'Connor with the rebound once again. Emma O'Connor now with 9 rebounds, 4 points, and 1 assist to boot. As Doolan now looking to go to the corner. Adams switches onto her. Looks to get a cross-court pass. Madeline Blaze wide open for 3. That's short. And the rebound falls in the hands of Ockenden, and another possession for the Red Foxes. 6 offensive rebounds for Marist, 5 offensive rebounds for the Gales. O'Connor to Doolan in the far side corner. O'Connor looking to set a screen. Doolan uses it. Powell tries to go over it, but Doolan too quick on the move, and she finishes with the right hand. And the Marist have the first lead of the second half, 34-32, 18-22 to go in the second half, excuse me. Alicia Powell going around Madeline Blaze to kick out. Adams for 3, pump fakes it, now back to Martinez. Ockenden matched up on her once again. Martinez drives, and then she gives it to Jared from the baseline. Her jumper, and it hits nothing but the backboard, and Doolan pulls down the rebound. Martinez had an open free throw line jumper, but decided not to take it, instead to do the extra pass. As O'Connor has that ball stripped away by Martinez. Ball's on the floor. D'Angelo comes out on top. D'Angelo now pushing the tempo, gets to Martinez. Martinez now goes free throw line. She'll take that jumper, and she'll knock it down. The exact same shot. That time she took it. And she ties the score at 34. On the bench chanting defense along with the contingent of Iona fans who came to see this big game. As Leanne Ockenden, her free throw jumper, she was wide open as a miscommunication on the switch. And now Adams drives baseline. She's fouled by Sydney Coffey. Aaliyah Robinson looking to check in. Sydney Coffey, that is her second personal foul. And off the inbound, Martinez gets it to Robinson. Aaliyah Robinson checked in. She replaces Sabrina Gerador. Martinez looking to get a shot up. She takes a long field goal and she knocks it down. Mika Martinez starts the second half, 2 for 2 from the floor, and we're tied at 36, and we're 3 minutes in. Emma O'Connor, a long distance pass to Madeline Blaze. Joy Adams didn't get back on defense. O'Connor made her pay. Marist is back up top. D'Angelo looking to go baseline on Blaze. Blaze with a height advantage. Now Joy Adams has it at the free throw line. She loses control of it, and Blaze with the steal. That's the 3rd turnover of the game for Joy Adams. Iona now has 5 as a team. Dune gets it to Sydney Coffey. Sydney Coffey using a screen from O'Connor. Goes behind it. Now she'll take the contested 3. And she'll knock that one down. Now 2 for 11 from long range. But that gives Marist a 5-point lead, tying their largest lead of the game. Martinez being guarded by Ockenden. Going to kick it out. She loses control of it. And Doolan with the steal. Martinez could not get by Ockenden. And that forced another turnover. And Iona's got to stay poised here. Down 5. 15:45 to go here in the second half. Yeah, Ockenden wanted to take the 3. Instead, she'll give it down low to Emma O'Connor. And giving Marist the largest lead of the game at 7. O'Connor lays it in now with 6 points, and Coach Billy Gotzi calls a timeout. That's not the way the second half was supposed to go for the Gales. Thus far, early on, Marist is in control here in the final 20. We'll take a timeout here on IonaInsider.com. The Gales now trailing by 7, 43-36.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
15:44 to go. Iona trailing Marist 43-36. Marist on a 7-0 run over the past minute 15. D'Amico Martinez starting 2 for 2 from the floor for the Gales, but 2 quick turnovers led to 5 points for Marist. Marist will make you pay off of every mistake you make. This game has been tied 12 times. There's been 7 lead changes. Marist, though, out-rebounding the Gales 26-17. 20-12 on the defensive rebounds. And Iona needs to make a quick score here, get some momentum back, because the crowds are starting to get into it here at the McCann Arena. As Adams has it on the wing, Sydney Coffey still matched up on her. Joy Adams backing her down, going to the paint. She's double-teamed. The kick out to Powell. Powell has to tip it to herself to save it from going out of bounds. Doohan matched up on her. Powell crosses over, and she traveled before putting the shot up. Great help defense there by Emma O'Connor coming from the baseline. Then that brings us to the U16 media timeout. Iona still trailing 43-36.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
John Sanko with you here on IonaInsider.com. The Iona Gales trailing 43-36. Marist with the ball coming out of the timeout. Iona really struggling from beyond the arc, only 1 of 12, that's 8%. As I mentioned in the pregame, Marist holds opponents to 22% in conference from beyond the arc. The Gales are falling prey to that phenomenal Red Foxes defense right now. Both teams have made 9 trips to the free throw line. Both teams are shooting at 78% from the charity stripe. Sydney Coffey off the inbound. Iona putting on her press, and Sydney Coffey breaks it on her own, and she lays it in, giving the Marist Red Foxes a 9-point lead. Martinez looks to face up for 3, but Akinen closed out quick. Now Powell has it. Haley D'Angelo looking to set a screen. Powell has it. Kick out Aaliyah Robinson for 3. That's no good. Sydney Coffey tips the rebound to Doohan. That would have been a big bucket for Robinson, but she couldn't knock it down. As now Doohan looks to drive. She kicks it down to the paint to Blaze, and Blaze is fouled on the way to the hoop. And she'll head to the free throw line.
Madeline Blaze to foul line for Marist, shooting 2.
Madeline Blaze, a 78% free throw shooter, has 4 points and 2 of 4 shooting today as she misses the first free throw. Casey Dewan takes a seat. Natalie Gomez-Martin checks in for her. Casey Dewan playing with a broken nose, or recovering from a broken nose, playing with a face guard, much like Richard Hamilton. She takes it off as she gets to the bench. Marist now with a double-digit 10-point lead. Joy Adams fakes the up pick on the 3, drives center of the paint. She misses the layup. Rebound falls in the hands of Gomez-Martin. It was a good take by Martinez, by Adams, but she just could not convert. Iona's got to make a defensive stop here. Emma O'Connor being guarded by Robinson. Handoff to Gomez-Martin. Now switched onto by Robinson. Robinson now forces a pass, but it's to Ogden from the corner for 3. That's an air ball, and it goes in the hands of Martinez. She pushes the tempo on her own. Alicia Powell's there. Martinez is going to take it herself. She's going to pull up. Pass down low to Adams. Adams from the left block. She lays it in. That ends the 10-0 Marist run and cuts the lead to 8, 46-38 with 14 minutes to go. Still plenty of time, but a deficit like 8 points seems like a monumental feat to overcome against this Red Foxes defense. Coffey being guarded by Martinez. Looks to get it down low to O'Connor. O'Connor's going to set a screen. They're going to call a foul on the drive. They're going to call it on D'Amico Martinez using her body for a third personal foul. Team's second foul here in the second half. Casey Dewan re-enters the game, replacing Sydney Coffey. Quickly straps on that face guard. It's Gomez-Martin looking to inbound it. Has to get it to the safety net. That pass is stolen away by Joy Adams. Her athleticism with the steal. She's driving all the way, finishing with the left hand. No, she misses it, and Madeline Blaze gets the rebound. Great transition defense by Dewan. Now they'll go on transition, but it's a turnover. Dewan a little bit too anxious on that pass. Coach Brian George is telling his team to slow down. So Iona will have the ball back down by 8 with 13:25 to go now. Marist has 10 assists on their 18 field goals. Iona only 6 assists on their 15. Martinez now posting up, Bakken in the fadeaway. She knocks that one down. That's the first time we've seen that move from Martinez all year. The post up at the elbow and then the fadeaway jumper. Very Dirk Nowitzki-esque. And the lead's cut back down to 6, 46-40. 13 minutes to go. Alicia Powell's guarding Emma O'Connor down low. And then Madeline Blaze for 3. And just as Iona started to get momentum, Madeline Blaze knocks down a trifecta. And now it's back to a 9-point lead. Martinez now being guarded by Dewan on the switch. She'll pull up, take a jumper, and that's off back rim. Offensive rebound goes to Aaliyah Robinson. Kick out to D'Angelo. Robinson now will travel as she pump faked on the 3. Sydney Coffey looking to re-enter the game. And for the first time in the second half, Tori Droz checking in as well, replacing Madeline Blaze. Sabrina Gerardo checks in, replacing Aaliyah Robinson. Robinson playing good minutes off the bench today. 5 rebounds, 6 points. She'll take a seat, though. Iona down by 9, 49-40, 12:33 to go. And down low, Gomez-Martin misses the layup. But Sydney Coffey with the offensive rebound, but she steps out of bounds on the baseline. Now go back to Iona. Iona has only made 3 of its last 9 shots as Martinez posting up on Akinen once again is double teamed, and they're going to call a foul, a reach-in foul. The crowd doesn't like it. The foul goes on Casey Dewan, her second personal. But looking at the replay, it is a good call. She swiped her arm right down on D'Amico Martinez's right forearm. And Martinez makes a fadeaway jumper once again and to score us back to 7. Tamika Martinez now with much more confidence from the field. It's now 5 of 11. She's got 12 points, matching her career average, or above her career average against Marist. Sydney Coffey now pulls the ball out as Marist looked to push the tempo. Didn't have numbers. Now Gomez Martin at the top of the key at the 1 position. Gets it to Ockenden. Ockenden going around Giroux's screen. Takes it to the left side. Misses the layup. The rebound goes in the hands of Joy Adams. Joy Adams with a double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds. They're going to call a carry. Coach Billy Godsey frustrated as she had an open look. But a turnover gives Marist back the ball. Coach Billy Godsey clapping her hands saying, let's go, as we head into the U12 media timeout. Iona trailing by 7, 49-42 here on IonaInsider.com.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Back here on IonaInsider.com from McCann Arena in Poughkeepsie, New York. The Iona Gales trailing the Marist Red Foxes 49-42. In the second half, Iona shooting 42%. Tamika Martinez 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting. The Marist Red Foxes, with a 10-0 run, have this 7-point lead. They're shooting 58% from the floor in the second half and 2 of 5 from long range. Iona yet to make a three-pointer here in the final half. As Sydney Coffey brings the ball up the floor, Leah Knockenden now has it at the top of the key, gets it to Casey Doohan, being guarded by Joy Adams. Now switches on to Spreen Jared, or Doohan looking to go down low. As Sydney Coffey will take a 3 off the handoff from Doohan, and the rebound pulled down by Joy Adams. Joy Adams looking to push the ball up the top of the key, gets it now to Martinez. Martinez using a screen from D'Angelo, goes around it. The great look by Martinez. D'Angelo had the open jumper, couldn't control the pass. Jared Orr down low has it though, and a great look from Haley D'Angelo. And the lead's back down to 5, 49-44. Haley D'Angelo now with 4 assists on the game. Emma O'Connor, Madeline Blaze checking in at the next whistle for Coach Brian Georges. As Gomez Martin has the ball at the point guard position. Feeds it to Casey Doohan. Doohan going opposite side of a ball screen and takes it on the baseline and lays it in. Lead back up to 7, 51-44. Martinez driving to the right side. She is fouled before the shot. Fouls on Casey Doohan. It's her third personal. Alea Robinson checks in for Iona. She replaces Sabrina Jared, or you gotta think Alea Robinson supplies more offense for Iona, and that's what they need right now. Casey Doohan, though, takes a seat with 14 points. Actually, no, she stays on the floor. Tori Giroux took a seat. Alicia Powell driving, putting up a tough floater in between a double team, and she lays it in. That's a very tough shot, splitting a double team. Looked like there was body contact as well, but no foul was called. And a lead back to 5 with 10 minutes to go, 51-46. Sydney Coffey at the top of the key as Gomez Martin, who took a seat, is looking to check in at the next whistle. Casey Doohan driving baseline, kick out to Sydney Coffey for 3, knocks it down. The three-point shot starting to fall for Marist. And Iona has no answer right now. As Joy Adams pump fakes the 3, looking to drive, gets it to the far corner. Alea Robinson looking to answer. She does. That's a big bucket for Alea Robinson. Quells the momentum. Marist gathered and silences the crowd. Cindy Coffey now on a fast break, goes right at Joy Adams, misses the layup, and Aaliyah Robinson pulls down the rebound. 49-44, the Gales trail. Aaliyah Robinson for three, back-to-back. She knocks it down. Back-to-back three-point field goals for Aaliyah Robinson. Now with 11 points off the bench, cuts the lead down to 2, 54-52, and the Gales are back in it. 9 minutes to go, 19 seconds on the shot clock. Casey Doohan to Emma O'Connor. Alicia Powell looking to swipe for the steal, but Ockenden has it. Now to Doohan, and then down low, they're going to call a foul on D'Amica Martinez using her body against Emma O'Connor, and that spells trouble for Iona. D'Amica Martinez now with 4 personal fouls, and she'll have to take a seat, which Billy Gotze makes a frustrated smile as Christina Rubin checks in, replacing her. Off the inbound, Marist has it to Emma O'Connor in the corner, and it's handed off to Gomez Martin. Gomez Martin to Ockenden, who fed it to Blaze down low, and Blaze missed a field goal, and then Blaze fouls Joy Adams, and Joy Adams punches the floor, bounces right up. That's the 4th team foul for Marist here in the second half. Lead still to 54-52 with 8:27 to go. But D'Amica Martinez on the bench. The Gales are going to need to find offense somewhere. Sydney Coffey read that play like a book, gets the steal, and she'll take it, and she's fouled by Haley D'Angelo. That's a good foul by D'Angelo. Coach Billy Gotze and Director of Operations Eric Alston don't agree with the call. But Sydney Coffey will head to the free throw line. Seems like Marist scouted that play because Sydney Coffey was there waiting for the pass D'Angelo was going to make to Aaliyah Robinson. As Sydney Coffey head to the free throw line where she's 2 of 2 today, and she knocks down the first. Coffey's second up on its way, nothing but net. Coffey, a very high arcing shooter. And the lead for Iona, or lead for Marist, excuse me, back up to 4. Powell, you can use her speed, is fouled by Gomez Martin from behind. The crowd liked the block that Martin delivered, but there was body contact at the waist. And Powell head to the free throw line for the first time today. Powell ranking atop the MAC at 85% from the free throw line. One of the top free throw shooters in the conference, knocks down the first. Iona 8 for 10 from the free throw line today. Marist 10 for 13. Iona, though, only 3 for 15 from long range. As a team, Iona usually shoots 40%. You gotta look at Alicia Powell. She's 0 for 4 from long range. She was shooting 59.5%. As Powell knocks down the second free throw, though. And the lead back cut down to 2. Gomez Martin takes a seat, and Casey Doohan re-enters the game. Emma O'Connor gets it to Madeline Blaze. Iona putting on a 2-2-1 press. Trying to speed the tempo up. Madeline Blaze gets it now across half court. Feeds it to Sydney Coffey at the top of the key. They're going to call a foul on Christina Rubin. That's the 5th team foul. Christina Rubin, her first. Ockenden to inbound it. And Ockenden gets it to Casey Doohan. And with under 8 minutes to go, Marist will start this possession. Now Ockenden has it in the near side corner. Dribbling out to the wing. Adams still matched up on her. O'Connor sets a screen, and then Ockenden feeds it to Coffey. Coffey at the top of the key. Rubin switches on to her. Coffey driving the paint. Adams look to take the charge. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Joy Adams draws Iona's second charge of the game, and that'll bring us to a timeout. The Iona bench springs forward as Iona won that 4-minute stretch, and they cut the Marist lead down to 2. The Gales trail 56-54.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Back here on IonaInsider.com. Jonathan Stanko with you here from McCann Arena, where the Iona Gales trailing the Marist Red Foxes 56-54 with 7:42 to go. 5 team fouls for Iona, 6 team fouls for Marist. Iona has 3 timeouts left. Coach Brian Georges and Marist has 4. Iona with the ball now, down by 2. Sabrina Gerador and D'Amica Martinez still on the bench. Robinson off a screen, knocks down a 3. Emma O'Connor couldn't get around a screen, and Aaliyah Robinson knocked down the 3-pointer, giving Iona a 57-56 lead, but the crowd is silent as Emma O'Connor stayed on the ground. She gets up under her own power, biting at her shirt. But the Gales have the lead. 57-56, and Aaliyah Robinson with 14 points off the bench, 3 of 4 shooting from the outside. Long court pass to Madeline Blaze to break the press. Madeline Blaze gets it outside to Casey Doohan. And with 7:18 to go, 20 seconds on the shot clock, Marist will reset the offense. Emma O'Connor hands it off to Doohan. Doohan feeds it down low to Blaze, posting up on Joy Adams. Blaze misses the hook shot. Emma O'Connor with the rebound, though. She puts in the putback, giving Marist the 1-point lead. Emma O'Connor having a phenomenal game. 10 rebounds for her. Also give her 6 points. 8 points. Ayla D'Angelo on the near side wing, back to Alicia Powell. Powell pump fakes on the 3, drives center of the paint, puts in the floater, and she lays it in with a soft touch. Iona back on top, 59-58. Emma O'Connor's career high is 28 points, but her career high is also 12 rebounds, which she has a chance here to break today. Now Doohan at the top of the key, slowing down the pace of this game. Emma O'Connor down low, feeds it to Akinen, and Akinen is fouled. Akinen looked immediately at the referee, called for the hold call, and got it. That's the 6th team foul on Iona, 2nd foul on Christina Rubin. O'Connor, what a play off the inbound. Casey Doohan passed it to Emma O'Connor, then a tip pass back to Doohan, and Doohan laid it in with the left hand. An absolutely gorgeous inbound play. Aaliyah Robinson now strutting with confidence, drives center of the paint, and she traveled before putting in that jump shot, and the ball goes back to Marist, up by 1, 6 minutes to go. Gotta like Robinson's confidence, but she's gotta know when to kick it out when she doesn't have an open look. And Joy Adams tips the long pass, almost a steal. Blaze then feeds it down low to Akinen, then puts it in from the right block, and the lead's back up to 3, 62-59. Akinen now warming up. She's got 8 points. Madeline Blaze with 8 points as well. Sydney Coffey, lead scorer for Marist with 17 points. Alicia Powell feeds it down low to Joy Adams. Adams catches it and then is fouled going up, and she'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. That foul goes on Casey Doohan, and that's her 4th personal. Coach Brian Georges has a decision to make, and she's going to bring Gomez Martin off the bench. D'Amica Martinez looking to check in for Iona. after this first free throw attempt by Joy Adams, which is up on its way and rattles home. D'Amica Martinez replaces Christina Rubin. This is gut check time for D'Amica Martinez. You have 4 personal fouls, and you're playing against a defender who has shut you down in the past. What can you do in this spot? But Joy Adams will look to cut the lead down to 1 with this free throw. Bounces off the front of the rim, and O'Connor pulls down the rebound. So the lead will stay at 2, 62-60. Gomez Martin has the ball at the top of the key for Marist as they're setting up their offense. O'Connor feeds it down low to Ockenden, and Ockenden is fouled. And it's going to be 1-1. She's fouled by Alicia Powell, her 3rd personal. As a second straight possession, Ockenden's cut right across the paint, going from the left corner to the right block, and she's been held each time. As Ockenden's first free throw doesn't fall, and Adams pulls down the rebound. 5:10 to go. Gales trailing by 2, 62-60. Adams takes it herself. Kick out. Aaliyah Robinson for 3. Can she knock it down? Yes, she can. She jumps up high, and Aaliyah Robinson's knocked down her past 3 trifectas, and she's giving the Gales a 1-point lead once again, 63-62. Marist now trying to answer. Gomez Martin at the top of the key. Casey Doolin, their point guard, on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Emma O'Connor now on the right wing, being guarded by Joy Adams, trying to get down little Blaze, but Alicia Powell, good job defending her. Now Cindy Coffey driving to the center of the paint. She tries to split a double team. She doesn't make the shot, and the rebound bounces off the hands of Emma O'Connor and will go back to the Gales. With 4:30 to go, Iona holding a 63-62 lead. 7 team fouls apiece. Each team's in the bonus for the rest of the game. Both teams struggling shooting from the outside, only 29%. Iona shooting from now 47% in the game. Marist at 50%. Haley D'Angelo hands off to D'Amica Martinez. She'll look to score, splitting a double team beautifully. She puts up the floater. Oh, she can't knock it down. Joy Adams with the offensive rebound comes out of nowhere and gives Iona a 3-point lead, 65-62. Exactly 4 minutes to go. Casey Dewan at the scores table looking to check in. Gomez Martin gets it to Sydney Coffey on the right wing. Alicia Powell guarding her, determination in her eyes as Coffey feeds it down low to O'Connor, and O'Connor spin move on D'Amica Martinez. She lays it in. D'Amica Martinez knew she had 4 personal fouls. She didn't even attempt to go for that steal or block. And Marist with a great job knowing Martinez was in foul trouble. Cuts the lead down to 1, 65-64, 3.5 to go. D'Angelo looking to drive left baseline. Gets to Martinez now, still being guarded by Ockenden. Martinez with 12 points and 5 of 12 shooting. She'll take the pull-up jumper. She'll knock it down right in the face of Ockenden. Stopping on a dime once again at the elbow. 67-64 the score, 3 minutes to go. Still a lot of time, but the Iona contingent chanting timeout, and Coach Brian Georges calls a timeout. The Iona players are amped up as they should be. They have lost to Marist 29 consecutive times, and they're looking to get revenge for losing in last year's MAC championship game. This game, one of the biggest in program history in the regular season that one can remember. Iona riding a program record 11-game winning streak. Marist riding a 10-game winning streak of their own. Iona's 11-game winning streak is actually the second longest by a team not ranked in the NCAA top 25. The only one higher is Middle Tennessee, who has a 12-game winning streak. Now, if you're Coach Billy Gotze, you got to remember, you got to keep your team calm, because right now they are amped up knowing they have a chance to make some Iona history here and to break a pretty bad losing streak against Marist. But you got to keep them calm and cool. D'Amica Martinez with 14 points on the game, 6 of 13 shooting. She's really picked it up in the second half, shooting much better from the floor, 5 of 7. But it's Aaliyah Robinson, 12 points in the second half, playing 12 minutes. She's 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. for Marist. Sydney Coffey with 17 points. Emma O'Connor with 10 points, 11 rebounds. That's a double-double for her. Leanne Ockenden only 6 points. Madeline Blaze, 8 points. For Iona, other players in double figures, Alicia Powell, 14. Aaliyah Robinson, as I mentioned, with 17. Tamika Martinez, 14. Joy Adams, team leading 18 points and 14 rebounds. And we're back in action here from the McCann Arena. Final 3 minutes. Sydney Coffey driving baseline, picked up by Joy Adams. Down low, Emma O'Connor gets the ball, feeds it to Madeline Blaze, and they're going to say it's tipped by Aaliyah Robinson. But 9 seconds in the shot clock for Marist. Remember, last inbound play was this was the first time I ever seen that play, the tip pass off the inbound back to Casey Doohan. And that pass goes to the safety net, Sydney Coffey, though wildly. Now only 6 seconds in the shot clock. Aaliyah Robinson guarding Casey Doohan. He can't foul here, only 3 seconds. She's got to put up a 3. That's no good. Rebound tipped out by Ockenden. Goes to Alicia Powell. And with 2:45 to go, Iona holds a 3-point lead, 67-64. Tamika Martinez crossing over Ockenden. The pull-up jumper. That's well short off front rim. Offensive rebound goes to Haley D'Angelo. Back to Tamika Martinez. Martinez, you got to look to facilitate here. If Ockenden has a good grasp on you, she gets it to D'Angelo, being guarded heavily by Sydney Coffey. Now Martinez will take a 3 behind the screen. No good. Offensive rebound being fought for, but Madeline Blaze pulls it down. And with 2:14 to go, she throws it away. And it goes to Alicia Powell, who is then fouled by Leanne Ockenden. And Alicia Powell will head to the free throw line, looking to make this game 2 possessions. Alicia Powell at the free throw line, where she's 2 of 2 today. She knocks down the first. It's a 4-point lead. Marist has been pretty much the wall that has kept Iona away from an NCAA tournament berth. But Iona's come in here like a battering ram, trying to knock down that wall that's been standing now strong for 29 straight games. But Iona went out with a 5-point lead, 69-64, as Powell knocked down the second free throw, and there's 2:05 left. Leanne Ockenden's handling the point guard position, gives it off to Doolin with 20 seconds remaining. Doolin being guarded by D'Angelo. Sydney Coffey using a screen, trying to get around to Curl, but it's getting Evan O'Connor at the right side. Madeline Blaze at the top of the key, drives. Joy Adams are going to take the charge. But instead they're going to call a blocking foul, and Madeline Blaze made the layup, so it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the lead's back down to 3, with Madeline Blaze a chance to make it only 2 on a nice touch layup there in the middle of the lane. The lack of Sabrina Gerador on the floor there was felt. But Madeline Blaze will head to the free throw line. One of the best free throw shooters for Marist, and she knocks it down. And Coach Brian Georges calls a 30-second timeout. 1:50 to go. For the reset here, Marist down to 69-67. Iona holds a 2-point advantage. They have 3 timeouts left. 2 timeouts left for Marist. Each team has 18 fouls. Coach, Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz said Iona needed to start knocking down some 3-pointers in the second half, and they have done so. They are 4 of 6 in the second half from long range, all of them coming from Aaliyah Robinson. Coach Brian Georges keeps his players on the floor. Leanne Ockenden, Sydney Coffey, Casey Doohan, Madeline Blaze, and Emma O'Connor. For Iona, Alicia Powell, Haley D'Angelo, Tamika Martinez, Aaliyah Robinson, and Joy Adams. Martinez has the ball with 20 seconds in the shot clock, 1:40 in regulation. Going around D'Angelo screen, splits a double team, the elbow jumper. She knocks it down. She's been splitting that double team well in the second half, and it's been paying dividends, and the lead back up to 4. Iona crowd chanting defense. The Marist crowd silent, but still plenty of time here, 1:20 remaining. Ockenden trying to get it to Doohan in the corner. D'Angelo on her. Doohan trying to get it down low, but good face guarding by Martinez, not allowing the entry pass. Now O'Connor has it at the top of the key. She drives left side. Adams doesn't commit the foul, and O'Connor takes it in strong. And with a minute remaining, Iona leads by 2, 71-69. Under a minute to go, 20 seconds in the shot clock. Powell looking to go one-on-one on Doolin. Powell drives baseline, nowhere to go. She traveled. And it's going to go back to Marist. Coach Billy Gotzi slaps her hands in frustration as Marist now has a chance to tie it up with 47.6 seconds left. Casey Doolin, the senior point guard, one of the best players in the MAC, gives it to Leanne Ockenden. Reigning MAC Defensive Player of the Year, back to Doolin. Doolin in the right corner, ball held high, starts her dribble. Madeline Blaze sets a screen, then goes off to the near side corner. Back to O'Connor down low, and O'Connor lays it in, and we're knotted at 23.9 seconds left. Score is tied at 71. D'Amica Martinez dribbles the ball up the floor as Coach Billy Gotzi calls a timeout with 19.3 seconds left. Iona has a chance to win it here at the end of regulation. O'Connor had a mismatch. She was being guarded by Haley D'Angelo. Joy Adams went over to help and try and draw the charge, but at this point in the game, no referee is going to call that controversial call down low. And O'Connor laid it in from the right block, and we're knotted at 71 with 19.3 seconds to go now. If you're Iona, who do you go to now? Do you go to the hot hand Aaliyah Robinson, who's now 4 or 5 from beyond the arc and has been huge off the bench? Do you go to Joy Adams, who's a mismatch nightmare? Do you go to Alicia Powell, who has a speed to get by anyone, but is turnover prone, as shown that last possession? Or do you go to D'Amica Martinez, your leader and your clutch late game shooter? She knocked down a game winner in the first game of the Iona season against Arizona. She knocked down a shot to tie that game to send it into overtime, which the Gales ended up winning. That started off this season, and Iona now at a 12-2 mark, ranked 21 in the College Insider Mid-Major poll, is going against Marist, who's ranked 15th. An interesting substitution by Coach Billy Gotzi. She put Sabrina Gerador in the game, and Coach Brian Georges was going to go small. Coach Brian Georges took out Emma O'Connor and put in Gomez Martin. And once Coach Georges saw Sabrina Gerador checked into the game, he immediately called a timeout and sent Emma O'Connor to the scorer's table to check in. This is a coaching chess match. Coach Billy Gotzi, in her first year here at Iona, has his team playing better than it has in recent years, both in the offensive and defensive end. D'Amica Martinez loosening her hands, staring up at the sky. Joy Adams, Sabrina Gerador with determined looks on their faces, and Alicia Powell gets the ball into Haley D'Angelo, and here we go. 18 seconds left. D'Angelo has the ball on the left wing, going to the corner. Gerador sits to D'Amica's screen. Back to Martinez now with 10 seconds left. Martinez spin move on Ockenden. She's trying to go baseline. She can't get it anywhere. She's dribbling around. Can't get no shot. She puts up a floater. It's in with 2.9 seconds left. D'Amica Martinez knocks down a jumper to give Iona the 73-71 lead. What a shot by D'Amica Martinez. Aaliyah Robinson checking into the game, looking to replace Sabrina Gerador. Coach Brian Georges has to dial up a miracle here. In front of Emma O'Connor, D'Amica Martinez got the ball with 10 seconds left, dribbled around frantically, had a pump fake, and then in the face of Emma O'Connor, knocked down a floater from the free throw line to give Iona the 73-71 lead. 2.9 seconds left, 0 timeouts left for Marist. 2 timeouts left for Iona. Leanne Ockenden went for the pump fake, and that sealed the fate of D'Amica Martinez's shot. But there's still 2.9 seconds left, and this Marist team is disciplined like no other, and you know they're going to come up with a good opportunity here. Iona cannot foul here in this situation, as it is 1-1 for Marist. In the game for Marist, they're starters. In the game for Iona, Aaliyah Robinson checking in for Sabrina Gerador. Emma O'Connor running the baseline. She can't off an inbound. The long distance pass. It's tipped. It's stolen away. And Haley D'Angelo has it. And she dribbles it off. And Iona has defeated Marist. For the first time in 21 games, the Iona Gales have knocked off the Marist Red Foxes. They've knocked down the proverbial wall and have charged through to claim first place in the MAC. They remain undefeated and improved to 6-0 in conference play, 13-2 on the year. And what a win for Coach Billy Gotze in her first year as Iona head coach, doing something that former head coach Tony Bizzello could never do in his career here. The Iona Gales victorious over the Marist Red Foxes here at McCain Arena, 73-71. Stay tuned for the Iona Insider post-game show here. The Gales with an incredible victory over the Marist Red Foxes.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Back here with head coach Billy Gotze. Coach Gotze, what a win for the Iona program. 29 straight losses to Marist, but a 73-71 win in your first year as head coach. What can you say about this game?
Wow. That was definitely a hard-fought game. I think we talked about it before. Two very good teams playing very well together right now. So it's great to come out on top of it. They're a very, very good team, and it feels good to get the win.
The final shot by D'Amica Martinez, what was that play drawn up, and what can you say about that floater from the free throw line?
I can't take the credit for that one. That was not the play that was drawn up, but D'Amica Martinez finds a way, I can tell you that. And she played great for us tonight. You know, they held her down in a little bit in the first half, but she really showed up in the second half and took us on her shoulders and brought us to the win.
How big was Aaliyah Robinson off the bench? 4 for 5 from deep. The team had been struggling for bench points, but she comes through huge. What can you say about her game?
Aaliyah's been playing with confidence. You know, she hasn't been knocking down shots in the past couple of games, but she's been really defending well for us. So she's just been getting in the gym, getting extra shots up, and she wants it. So, you know, it was good that it broke for her tonight.
What does it say about this program to finally beat Marist after 29 straight losses? What does it say about this team this year under you, now being hotter than maybe ever in program history?
It feels great. It's a great win for our program. It's a great win for our girls. They played really hard. They're playing with a lot of confidence. They really believed in themselves tonight, and I'm really proud that they could pull it out.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the fantastic win.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more here on the Iona Insider pregame show. The Iona Gales victorious over the Marist Red Foxes 73-71.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Being joined now once again by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz. Mikey came over, hugged me as the commercial's running. Iona wins 73-71. You've been here for 5 years. You've seen the losses, but now you get to see a W. What's it like?
Finally. That game was insane. Just going into the last play, you knew D'Amica was getting the ball. Great shot fake. They knew she didn't have enough, a lot of time. Got Akinen up in the air, and just like D'Amica does that floater from the free throw line, basically, and it was good. And you have a special kid when she wants the ball in her hands. That didn't have the greatest game, but still they looked to her to take the last shot, and she nailed it.
Yeah, she finishes with 18 points, but Aaliyah Robinson, 17 points, 5 of 8 from the floor, 4 of 5 from long range. You said we needed some three-point shots. She delivered in the second half and also played phenomenal defense. Also put in 8 rebounds for her as well. A phenomenal game for the sophomore.
It was crucial. I mean, Marist was up 10 in the second half. Previous teams would have just fallen off and just would have handed Marist the game, but these kids are tough. Aaliyah, what I'm surprised at Aaliyah is after she's hitting these threes, the emotion that Aaliyah showed, it was probably the most words she's ever said in her life. She's so quiet, but to see her get so energetic and so wrapped up, I honestly think that's what got the kids going. If it was D'Amica hitting that shot, or if it was Alicia, it would be different. But the fact that it's Aaliyah, the quietest kid on the team, she had a dagger 3 to put us up 2 when we were down 1 with maybe about 4 minutes to go, and that got the bench up. And I think just the fact that it was Aaliyah jumping up and down, showing that emotion, really got the team going.
What does it say about head coach Billy Gotze? In her first season here, she does something that former head coach Tony Pizzella can never do. She defeats Brian Georges, let alone here at McCann Arena on the road in her first time against Marist. What does it say about her as a head coach and the team that now believes in her full force?
Well, that's what it is. I mean, the team's playing for her, and like I said, she treated it like it wasn't. It was just another team, and no disrespect to Marist, but they just treated it just like we did with Niagara, just like we did with Canisius, just like we did with St. Peter's, just another team in the MAC. And I just think that really played out well for us in practice, and they didn't think that Marist was bigger than us. And then we ended up coming away with the win.
Let's run through these final stats quickly. Sabrina Jaredor finishes with 4 points. Haley D'Angelo, no points, but does get 5 assists. And Alicia Powell, 16 points, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. D'Amica Martinez, 18 points. Joy Adams, 18 points. And Aaliyah Robinson, the MVP off the bench with 17 points. Iona finishes the game shooting 48%, and they're able to win despite giving up 46 Marist points in the paint. Emma O'Connor, phenomenal game for the Red Foxes. She finishes with a double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Sydney Coffey, 17 points, but she was quiet in the second half. Casey Dillon, 16 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and Madeline Blaze, 11 points on 4 of 8 shooting. But the most important numbers, Iona 73, Marist 71, and the Gales improved to 6-0 in conference play and hold first place alone atop the MAC. I want to thank you everyone for listening in to IonaInsider.com today. The Iona Gales victorious over the Marist Red Foxes 73-71.